Many thanks, Jenga Diaspora Media family, and I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you for tuning back again into this channel. I appreciate it a lot. And today this video will be a short and a quick one because I want to speak about this question that has been asked here by one of my followers. And somebody just asked me whether there will be another selection apart from the one that has happened on that May, that is on Saturday. So welcome back again. This is Jenga Diaspora Media family. If you've not subscribed, kindly hit that subscription button, and we will keep the ball rolling. So it's an early morning video. I've tried to do this video this very early morning, and I hope and believe that you people can see me. So there has been rumors or speculation that DV Lottery has two phases of selection, and that is the second, that one that happened May, and many people say that there is another selection that normally happens between the month of September and November this year. So I tried to check, and I don't know, 2 or 4 years ago, something like this happened, whereby people were under-selected. So the number of people selected in that year was very low. So they decided to go back and select another number, because by then they had selected a low number of people. So they came and realized that that number was low, and they decided to add another number. Something that I don't have a proof whether it happened or not. But even when you check, you Google here, it will tell you that that one has happened at one point, some years, because the number of people selected was low. But when you check that first notification letter that you received, or that letter that you received informing you that you have one green card, they will tell you that you can keep that confirmation number with you until September next year. So what does this mean? This means if you want to check your results again, you can check. But that one doesn't mean that they will again reconsider selection or selecting people again. And if this one will really happen, they will communicate. But when you continue checking further there, they will tell you that the number of people selected is higher than the number of visas available. What does that mean? This means they have selected like twice the number of people that is required, more than the number of people that are required to be selected. So I don't think this is something that might repeat itself again, as they realized into that year where they had under-selected people. So that's where they came up with a formula of over-selecting people, selecting more people than the number available, because in that time when they went again and selected people in that month, whether May or November, like they didn't have in mind that sometimes they might select number of people, and they realize that they have a shortage of people, you know. Like they issue visas, and then they come and realize, oh, we have issued visa and interviews, and then they realize that these visas won't be depleted, all of them. So they decide to go back and choose again. So to correct that error, that's why they decided to choose double the number of people that has been selected. That's why you've heard us talking about high case number. There is somebody here who was selected with the 76,000 case number. There are people sending me and telling me they were selected with high case number of 38K. 38K is not that high case number. Okay, so if you feel that your case number is high, go ahead and fill your DS260 early so that you can have chances of making it to the interview. Okay, yes, so that is something that rarely happened. It's not something that normally happens each and every year. And I have told you that they did that one time because they had ran short of the numbers of people they had selected by then. Okay, the number of people that they had selected by then was down. So that is something that I don't think might happen again. Yeah, I don't think might happen again. So you don't have to, if it is something that happens again, then it will be all over and everybody will be knowing. But as for the moment, the results that you got on that May remains that way, and there is nothing that can change anytime soon. So let's keep the focus again for the 2027. It is just around the corner. Yes, it's just around the corner. In 6 months' time, we'll be back here to do this thing again. You people, you've realized since we applied green card the other day, 6 months went very fast. So even these 6 months will go very fast. So there is somebody who sent a question here and asked that he is waiting for the email to be notified that you have one green card. I did a video here and say nobody will send you an email. You have to go click in this link, dvprogram.state.gov, dvprogram.state.gov, and then you get your results there. Otherwise, if you are waiting for any email to notify you if you have one green card, you will wait for a very long time. So you don't have to wait anymore. You have to go check for that results. Nobody is gonna send you results. Okay, so I know there are people who still don't know whether results were released, and they will be realizing later. And miraculously, you'll find that those are people who won. Those people who have never gone to check their results, and then they realized later, oh, there were DV lottery that happened. So they go check and then they win. Okay, but I was not here for that. I just wanted to answer that question, and there is one question that I wanted also to answer that question, but I cannot remember that question. There is a question I was asked here. Okay, yeah, but the thing remains, there will be no any other selection. The one that was done the other day, that was final. And if there will be any other thing that is popping in between, then you will be notified. It's a rare case. That's a rare case that normally happened for people to be selected again for the next time, as the number of people selected nowadays is always higher than the number of visas available. So let's keep on congratulating them that won, as we wait for another time and another chance. So as I said, it's very early in the morning now. It's 6 a.m. When we approach summer, the days are always shorter than the night. The nights are always shorter than the day, so the day is longer. It gets bright early, and then it gets dark late. We learned this in school. I don't know, the days are longer than the nights. I don't know, autumn, whatever. So that's exactly what is happening here. The days are longer than the night. So by the other time at 6 a.m., it is always dark. So I'm headed to work. this early morning, and I decided to make this video for my followers so that you don't get misled. Yes, but the one good thing with that confirmation number, you can check you can check until September next year, because that's when this physical year will end. So if you have been selected for green card, you have until September to get your visa, September 30th. So if September 30th knocks and you don't have your visa, or you've not been called for an interview, then that visa ends like that. We continue to pray for the DV 2025 winners, those who are waiting for interviews. We pray that God will intervene and you people will get your second notification letter so that you can proceed to the consular and have that visa. But those who were selected this year, if all goes well, those with low case number will begin to receive their second notification letter in the month of August or September this year. That's when you will be receiving your second notification letter inviting you for early interviews, which will start on October and November. But until then, keep on waiting, keep on pushing, keep on praying as well, as this process sometimes might be challenging or might be tricky, but nevertheless, all shall be well. So many thanks, Jenga Diaspora Media family. Thank you everybody who is subscribing. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing here. Until next day, many thanks. Cheers.